the American Cancer Society, because in reality, if you haven't been through it before, you really don't know what chemo is going to be like. I'll tell you, I'll just share experience with you right now. My wife was diagnosed with cancer 2 years ago. And so 4 years ago, we started this program, and I understood a little bit about it. But until I got to go through it and use a toolbox myself, it made a difference. When you're driving down the road, when your loved one gets a diagnosis, you really don't know what's going through their mind. You really don't know how much it affects their life and their decisions and the questions that come up. When you go to the doctor's office and he tells you what your treatment plan is going to be and what to expect with the chemotherapy and the radiation, you might remember about 10% of that information. And so we encourage people when they get this diagnosis and they have to start going through the treatment and the doctors and stuff to record these with notes, to have an advocate with them to record that information with notes, because again, you're only going to remember about 10% of what's being told. And there's some pretty important information in there when the doctor's telling you what your treatment plan is for your cancer and your expected recovery rate. So there's a simple notebook in there to take those notes down. And again, when you're driving down the road and other things pop up in your mind, you want to ask the doctor those questions. You want to write those questions down so that you can remember to ask them when you get there. We have some Live Strong journals to help with your documentation. Again, it has a calendar program in it to kind of help you with all your doctor's appointments. We have a business card holder for all the doctors and nurses that you're going to meet, because you're going to need to keep that information in one spot. A lot of EOBs will come in from your insurance company. You're going to see other claim information from the hospitals and stuff like that. It's one place to keep all of that information rather than having it coming in from different areas, mailboxes, doctor's offices.